Hey everyone, it's Rai the Catfish guy, and today we got a special video. We are going to be doing an unboxing of the KastKing Kapstan Elite fishing reels. I got two of them, and they're both 6000 series. I'm particularly looking forward to these guys because I got them specifically to go into a set of two other rods that I recently got. I'm going to be doing an unboxing of that as well. And you guys are going to be seeing that pretty soon. So let's get to open these bad boys up. So really quick, before I continue unboxing these, you guys can see inside the packaging, they are very thoroughly bubble wrapped. So as far as I can tell, the packaging is very thorough. Hopefully these things will be in good condition. All right, so got this guy out of the bubble wrap. And honestly, the box doesn't really have very many dings, right? We have that, but that's something to be expected. Otherwise, it looks very clean, right? And then it continues onto that side as well. But I'm not particularly caring about the box. Just trying to show you guys exactly what sort of condition to be expecting when you order from KastKing. So let's see if I can't get this thing off with one hand while I'm recording. And this is my first time opening this box, so you'll be seeing exactly what I'm seeing. All right. And that is absolutely gorgeous. That's absolutely gorgeous. It's very hefty, definitely has a very solid feel to it. Come on, get out of there. There we go. That looks very, very solid. It's got good weight to it. Definitely doesn't feel like it's going to come apart anytime soon. So, all right, let's take a more up-close look at it. Really quick, before we continue looking at the reel, we can also see at the bottom of the box, once you take everything out, it also comes with, like, you know, your sticker, and then all the paperwork explaining all the gears and all the bearings, all that sort of stuff. And then some nice little labels. So, okay, so here got the KastKing Kapstan 6000 or Kapstan Elite 6000 spinning reel. Everything looks very smooth. Not really very many scratches or dings. I mean, it looks fresh out of the box. Looks exactly what you'd want and exactly what you'd expect out of, you know, $180 reel, right? So, and then the handle is one of the main things I actually got this reel for. I liked the aluminum handle. I want handles to be rigid. I hate it whenever, you know, I'm reeling in big fish or any fish for that matter, and the handle feels wobbly and it feels like it could come off at any second, right? I hate that. So, just putting this handle on. And just like that. That is smooth. Don't feel any gears. That is smooth as butter. Not really any clicking sounds or anything like that, right? So, yeah. No sounds to be concerned about. Definitely something that works very well. As far as I can tell. Obviously, I haven't tested it yet, but I'm very excited to, and I have pretty high hopes. Now, this thing is IPX6 waterproof, and I believe it's got a speed of 5.7 to 1, I think. 5.7 rotations for every one crank of the handle, I think. If you get the 8000, I think it's 4.1 to 1. And I was debating getting the 8000 just to handle those really, really big fish, but I wasn't too sure. And I settled on the 6,000. And honestly, I'm pretty satisfied with how this is. This, if I'm going to be completely honest, this 6,000 reel is about the size that you'd expect to find of an 8,000 reel of another brand like Penn or Abu Garcia, right? So for, being a 6,000 is pretty beefy. Now another thing about this reel is that it is saltwater. It is a saltwater reel. And the thing about saltwater is that it can be used for freshwater. Freshwater can't be used for saltwater. So don't get that confused. Being saltwater, made for saltwater, it is one of the reasons why I got it. Saltwater fish are consistently bigger than freshwater fish. You have your anomalies here and there, right, where you get your river monsters that are just absolutely massive. But more often than not, saltwater fish tend to be much larger and fight harder. And so this reel at a 6,000 size, this thing is made to handle stuff like tuna and marlin, which are absolute monsters. So I feel pretty confident that this thing's going to be able to handle, your 60-pound, 70-pound blue cat, or your crazy flatheads, right? And I was considering the 8,000, but I decided to settle with the 6,000 because I did see some videos and I was seeing the sizes of them. And generally, I would say if you think one size is going to be too much, then go for the size below it, right? Because, like I said, this 6,000 size reel looks about as beefy as an 8,000 Penn, right? By Penn. And I also am thinking whenever I decide to go out on an adventure to fish for, gar, alligator gar, or paddlefish, or white sturgeon, to grab an 8,000 reel. But for two rods, I think 8,000 will be overkill. So I'm going to be sticking with the 6,000. And honestly, this is pretty... I am beyond satisfied with this so far. So, with that being said, that's the Kapstan Elite 6,000 series by KastKing. I definitely recommend it so far. We're going to put it to the test in a future video, and we'll see how it goes. But otherwise, nothing but positive thoughts about this reel so far. So, with that being said, that's the end of the video, and keep on fishing.